As I was talking to some of the asylum seekers, I saw this young man. He looked like he could be in his early 30s, and he had a 6-year-old daughter with him. And I said to him, "How did you do it? Is it true that this child was with you in incarceration, and weren't you in a cell with all men?" And he said, "Yes." I said, "How did you sleep?" No, I mean, like, how did you sleep with a little daughter with you in a room of a cell of men? And he's like, "I wouldn't sleep. I would just hold her and try to appease her, try to calm her down while I just held her in my arms." And that's how weeks and months passed in the detention center. And I just couldn't fathom that. I just can't believe that this is really going on, and this is real, and it's happening to hundreds of people. And I just think that that's wrong. It's wrong in any nation. It's wrong in any culture. It's wrong. It's not about religion anymore. It's not about politics. It's about being a human being, and we are mistreating people that don't deserve treatment like we are treating our asylum seekers.
Professionally, I'm a teacher. I work with special ed students. I'm the coordinator for Special Olympics for our district, and I'm also an adaptive PE teacher. And about 13 months ago, I got an email from a friend named Mike Seifert, and he was saying that they needed some help in McAllen, Texas, to help asylum seekers in the McAllen bus station. So 4 of us got in a car and went over there, and we brought toiletries and backpacks and snacks and all kinds of things that they needed. And that was the beginning of 13 months of helping asylum seekers, and now we're called Team Brownsville. All of us are blessed when we help others. So I know that that's the law of the universe. You know, it really is. You help other people, and then you're blessed as well.
Because they're people that we felt had nothing, had no country, no home. They had nothing. And here we are with a TV in every room, couch potato, you know, get home from work, and it was like, it was the calling that I needed, at least me personally, to have a purpose in life rather than just work and buy your home, buy your car. What's your purpose? What are you giving back? We've made so many friends because of this also. Yeah. People, like we see right now, we have a huge group of 20 people that came from other cities that are coming in to help because they see what they see on the news. Yeah. It breaks their heart, and they feel like, how can I help? And you can help by coming and volunteering with us, or you can help by donating. If you want to donate money, or if you want to donate items, we have an Amazon wish list.
What happened? I thought overnight, what can I do? We don't have very much money. I mean, not for hundreds of, but I figured, what can I give them what can I do to give them a little comfort? So I thought, what That's okay, they're missionaries. What if I make a little pillow so that the men can rest their head? I thought of all the men that had to lay on the ground without anything. I thought, well, a pillow will help.
Well, my name is Andrea Rudnick, and I've been a early childhood special education teacher and VI teacher working with blind and visually impaired kids in the Brownsville ISD School District for 30 years, and I retired 2 years ago, primarily to help my daughter take care of her little one that you see behind me, and to get involved in other activities, other volunteer things. But this that we're doing now, this involvement with Asylum Seekers, is not something that I planned for. It started as a project. It kind of was like, okay, what are we going to do? We see these people sitting on the bridge. It's blistering hot like it is here. So, we kind of thought, oh, what are we going to do? So we got some tote bags. We asked people to go to Sam's and get water and snacks and things, and we made up little bags, and we started carrying them across the bridge, tote bags. I have pictures of Melba, David, and I, and a couple of others, just like trying to figure out how many tote bags we could take across the bridge and how many times we had to keep going back and forth because they would only let us take a certain number of bags. I think it was 4. The thing is, we didn't have nearly as many people then. So we were cooking for 30 or 40 people, not 200 people, which is a whole different thing. For us, what happened that was so much worse was this whole MPP thing, because we saw it, we knew about it, Tijuana. So we knew that they started it there. But we just thought, okay, well, that's a really huge border crossing. Okay, they're going to do it there. But we just never really anticipated that it would get here. And then when it did, it was kind of like, this can't be happening. What's going to happen? What's going to happen to these people? And now we're actually seeing what is happening to the people, and it's horrible. They anticipated that after their really hard wait at the border, that they would cross and be able to go to their family member that was waiting for them. And now they're never going to get to go to their family member unless they actually get asylum. And, well, we know the statistics on that are really bad. So all these people that we're working with, or an awful lot of them, will just never get over the border, and they'll get sent back to their countries after a year and a half of living on the streets, living on the benevolence of volunteers, practically having to beg for anything. It's really sad, really sad.
Never that long. And this is the road where the border patrol. They put the wire up there.
Well, because they came before we did. They came way ahead of us.
Hello.
Waiting for us. Yes.
Yeah. So we've got 4 Austin area Episcopal churches with us, 2 folks from North Carolina and their 2 churches, my dad and my grandma. So it's always a family business. And we're trying to bring as many folks in as we can. I got it. To go back, to tell the story, to amplify what's happening here, to funnel resources, and to make some political change as well.
Wonderful. Thank you. Agarra la basura esa, la grande, la grande.
Hacen más la chiquita que los grandes. Así me
Recoge la basura.
No quiero tirar piedras. Mira la fiesta. Qué relajo, ¿qué está pasando aquí? ¿Es fiesta o fiestecita o fiesta?
Ok, vamos a ver qué pasó. Niños, para la próxima lección vamos a presentar una obra de teatro.